Man, Elden Ring Nightreign. So, this was one of my favorite gaming experiences in a long time. Just the entire community really came together, and the discords, all that, and it just really created a good 3 days. As you can see, I locked in with Wilder, and my other teammate did, and the third teammate decided to go Guardian. Now, just a few things I want to clear up before this, before the run actually starts, is that my Guardian was, kind of like an acquaintance of mine, and they were completely new to everything Soulsborne. So it was really interesting to see this kind of, beginning for someone, this introduction, and really do feel like Guardian is the best beginning for someone. It's the best starter class, you could say. And I really think that the evidence is shown here. And look at that. Alright, so we're starting in. And I immediately go for that temple. I'm trying to make it clear for the rest of the people. I want to go here. This is a good place to start because, there's a boss in the basement and there's a lot of, fodder enemies to kill. And we're pretty, gung-ho, I'd say, on just getting there. However, man, we have a really bad start. And that's one thing that I really, really was surprised about in this game. You can have a terrible start, like terrible, and still somehow come out on top. I have no clue how. I don't even know anymore. But as you're about to see, there it is. There's my passive getting activated. And then look at that, I'm down. And, my Guardian, who's once again new to all things Soulsborne, so be patient, they get downed as well. Wilder, gets the res, which is good. However, I'm like, no, save me, and then boom, not enough time. Very unfortunate. So already, I started off and I was like, damn, really? This is the start? I was not happy, man. But I didn't, I didn't quit just yet. So I grapple, I get up in the church. I think this is the church. And then after that, I check for the treasure chest because it's always good to see that. And I see that Wilder looted it, and I'm pretty sure that you always get a stone sword key there, so that's important. And then go for the seal. I see the claw mark seal and the finger seal. I think none of these have spells that I'm particularly hot about, other than bestial sling or bestial. I always say beast because it's beast clergyman, but oh well. Anyways, as you can see, I start soloing this boss by just using my skill over and over. It's a good way to stagger them. And, this is just a really good beginner boss for, I'd say, for Nightreign. Because, yeah, it's staggerable. Nice, teammate hits the stagger. Hell yeah. And then we pretty much just start bullying this poor fellow. Easy win. However, I remember something really funny happens here. So we're all like, okay, what are we gonna get? And then we just get murked. Well, almost murked. So yeah, we res Guardian. Came out of nowhere, honestly. I think I go for the forked greatsword. Yep. Not a bad choice, I'd say, especially since it procs bleed, but I would have hoped for a little bit better weapon, like maybe a flame barrage. I don't know how to say it. That might have been there, but oh well. I went with the forked greatsword. Look at that. Ooh, I hit the timing with the jump. Nice, very cinematic. And yeah, here's another thing of added context that I want to add to this run. You're gonna see right now I am frantically checking the map. Frantically, okay? And this is mainly due to, I guess, 2 or 3 reasons, but first of all, this was the last run I could have made before the network test closed, for good. For good. So, the pressure was on. I wanted a good video. I had won 2 times before this, but I wanted to record a win, because I am going to go through a huge withdrawal for the next 3 months. This was one of my favorite gaming experiences in a long time. I already said that, but still, I will restate it. And as you can see, I'm, pinning the map because I am actually on voice chat with the Guardian, just not the other Wilder. So I'm pretty much saying, okay, yeah, so you need to go there, and that way you can increase the amount of times you can heal, right? It's me trying to condense information for someone who's new to the game. By the way, for someone who's new to the game, this was an excellent run by them. They came in clutch many times. You will see it. It's kind of crazy. Anyways, let's continue with this, though. So, yeah, this part is interesting. So, I obtained the healing, you know, the 4 flasks instead of 3 by going to the church. But now, you know, I'm fighting this boss by myself. And it's not just one boss, it's actually 3 bosses scattered around the ruins. I did get the bleed. As you saw, a large chunk of their health was taken down. That's because I managed to proc bleed on them. But it's really not looking good. As you can see right there, that was my passive ability being used, where I cheat death once. And not good. So yeah, once again, this run had a ridiculously bad start. Like, honestly, it's hard to watch for me. I am kind of ashamed. Anyways, as you can see, I take out one hero, you know, good enough. But with the rain closing in, not good. And normally I have trouble finding the rest of the heroes, but I find this one really fast. I dodge their rejection spell. And then I try to solo them, but like it's really not looking good. Like their attacks are just so hard to dodge. I'd say that this was probably my least favorite, I guess, I don't know what to call it, but temple boss in the game. I'd say my least favorite boss is coming up for the entire demo, but oh, we'll get there when we get there, alright? But yeah, as you can see, once again, I am constantly checking this map, trying to make sure that not only the Guardian, but also the Wilder are, you know, for lack of a better term, following me. Because this is a run, you know, I've played it before by this point, and I know the ins and outs to an extent. So I know the perfect places to go. But I still do make some mistakes, so thank you to my Wilder and Guardian for being patient with me while I try to be somewhat of the group leader for now, by, you know, putting down the pinpoints. And, you know, one thing I really like about this game is that, you know, you can agree with someone's marker. Like, I think at some point in the run, I think that's it also, yeah. Ally is also showing location. Wow, that was insane timing. So yeah, pretty much I put down a pin for the church, and then my ally was like, yeah, I want to do that too. So it's pretty much like a voting system, because this game will be played with 3 people. So yeah, it's a very good, I don't know, it's shockingly good, because, I don't know, I find that a lot of multiplayer games tend to flop sometimes. For me, you know, I generally prefer single-player games. So, yeah, like, it's tough, but oh well. And there I am, getting my second flask charge, meaning I can now heal 5 times instead of 4. And now I'm trying to take on the dragon by myself. I did hit an ultimate, but it didn't stagger anything. Ooh, I got stomped on. Not looking good, because, you know, my friends they're on their way, and I'm really trying to, like, fight against the time limit we have. And, you know, once again, Vati Video, a YouTuber, said it best. Ooh, look at that, though. I used my grapple hook to go under the dragon. Like, their breath. Sorry, that was really good. But anyways, as I was saying, Vati Video, a YouTuber, he said it best. There's so much pressure in this game, but it's well done. You know, that's why I'm constantly checking the map, being like, okay, where is everyone? That's why, you know, I'm just jumping from fight to fight, you know, playing the odds of, can I kill this in time? Ooh, get hit by the fire. Not good. And now, I'm actually running back to the site of grace because I want to recharge my flasks. And this is another thing I really like about the game, and I really, really do wonder if it's intentional design. But it seems kind of easy to just run away and then just heal. I know this is just the placement for technically like this one boss fight, but yeah, I really hope that's intentional design, because it does help for the fast-paced nature. And it's not necessarily overpowered, because you generally have to run far away, heal up, and then come back. That's, you know, you're really wagering your time by doing that. And, you know, time is everything in this game, so I think they should keep that design, where you can just run away to a site of grace and then come back to a fight. And actually, we have it on half health. Oh, this is so painful to watch. It's me constantly going for, like, jumping crits, and actually. What just happened was Guardian used their ultimate, and that bolstered all of us, I think. I don't know what it exactly does, but I think it increases our poise, meaning we can't get knocked down easily. And yeah, here I am just trying to go for jumping hits and failing miserably. Oh my gosh. Yeah, and then I just give up. I'm just like, okay, I will literally hit your feet now. At your freaking ankles. And let's see if I dodge. Nice. Good dodge. Good dodge. There we go. I finally hit. Oh, that's satisfying. Come on, can we get another? Nope. Once again, checking the map, being like, okay, everyone's here. Ah, nice. So, that's me pretty much just pointing for Guardian, you know, my teammate being like, hey, go heal up if you can't already. Go to the site of grace. Ooh, did I miss my ultimate there? Very unfortunate. I think by this point I'm like, screw this, I just want this thing dead. Oh, and now they're flying, you know, they know they're cooked. But now, you know, I've had enough. I start attacking their wing. And, you know, when it comes to dragon boss fights, if you start attacking the boss's wing, that's how you know you're just done. You're just so tired of missing attacks. But yeah, we fell it. And I always thought that they would drop one of those, like, bonus things. Dormant power, I think it's called, where you get to pick something. But no, they didn't seem to drop it. So that either might be a glitch, or, you know, just might be a design. But, yeah, so we pretty much just decide, alright, no time to waste. And I'm pretty sure that you're gonna see me just constantly checking the map again. You know, being like, okay, Guardian, so in Elden Ring, this is what you need to do, right? Because once again, new player, but I don't know, something about this game, it just made it so approachable for someone who's never even touched these types of games, which is honestly insane to me. And I like that, personally. I think a lot of people might not like that, because, you know, they want this game to be more for, I guess, seasoned people, which I can see that argument, but I really like the idea of just more players being introduced to From Software's games, because these are just, man, love these games. As you can see, I'm once again using the Spirit Stream jump. I did that earlier, but yeah, pretty much just a way to jump high, you know, good mobility. Right? It provides shockingly good horizontal mobility, by the way. Ooh, okay, I can tell what's going on here. So, pretty much, the storm is closing in, the Nightreign, and I need to kill a boss before this, because we are level 3. We're really gonna go into the first night boss at level 3? Not on my watch, right? So I start trying to solo this boss, the Leonine Misbegotten. And I think I have my ult charged, so I'm gonna use that eventually. Let's see. Boom. Okay, I only used half charge though, so I guess that was just, you know, a quick way to stagger them. Ooh, getting messed up by the fodder. Dang, that delayed axe swing though, okay. But yeah. Ooh, okay. I've started to, you know, throw knives. That's just how that's how far away I want to be from them. Yeah, it's a tough fight, honestly, because everything's here. There's no teamwork right now because I'm just trying to, like, you know, get this done for them. You know, I'm a little bit ahead of them in terms of, like, you know, northward travel. But I think Guardian is now, you know, flying in from the horizon. Flying. Because they're a golden eagle. And I think I go for the kill. Yep. Nice. So I soloed the Leonine Misbegotten, just really for the bonus. Ooh. Helfin's Steeple, I think. Hope I read that correctly. It was kind of gone very quickly. But yeah, I'm trying to collect my reward, and then these enemies are just, you know, making a tough time for me. And for some reason, I just can't get a good hit. So I use my ultimate. I use half of my ultimate just to get them away from me. Look at that, level 7. I'd say that's a really good level for the first night. Honestly, aim around, like, aim for 10. That doesn't mean you might hit 10, but it's good. And, you know, I knocked that guy out of the sky. Kill him. Yeah, I'd say I'd go for that sword. That's a good sword. But I can't use it yet because I'm not level 9. So, that's unfortunate, but it's a good sword, I'd say. Right. That actually ties into another thing I really like about this game. In Elden Ring, you know, I was kind of restricted to using a build that I fine-tuned, a build that I liked. In this game, every single match you play is pretty much just another build. You never know if you're going to go, like, Faith, Intelligence, well, you know. magic, right? It's just, it's unique. It's really unique in all the right ways. Okay, so now the rain has closing in. Closing? Past tense? I have no clue. Forgive my grammar. It's closed in to the final circle, and pretty much these are the enemies that appear before the final boss. If you arrive a little earlier, just, you know, pretty much just free runes. And by the way, runes is the thing at the top right that you can use to level up. But yeah, just free XP, I guess you could say. And you know, we handled the big one. Now it's just the tiny ones. Wilder's just doing really good. I really liked all my teammates this round. Very proud of them. And as you can see, the boss appears, and I like using my ultimate right off the bat. Because look at that, boom, both of them done. I go for the crit, stab her right in the mouth. I am so sorry. I'm kind of a good dentist. But yeah, now, and this is something I will always stand by, in this fight, it is so much better to go for the Swordmaster first. Like, he's just a little runt that is so annoying. And as you can see, I proc bleed, I deal a good chunk of health. But he's still agile. So, you know, I try to regain my footing, and look at that! All my health instantly gone, pretty much. And that's from slipping up once, and look at that. I used my passive ability. Guardian was down because they were trying to face Queen by themselves, which honestly paid off really well, as you can see later. Because, you know, it's good to divide and conquer, because let's just pose a hypothetical. So, me and Wilder are going for the Swordmaster right now. If Guardian were to join in, then that means we would be fighting the Swordmaster and the Queen at the same time, and that just does not really fare well. I think you can connect the dots enough. So yeah, both of us, we just absolutely demolished the Swordmaster, and Guardian, you know, they're like trying to deal with all these enemies, which is needlessly brave if you don't mind me saying that. So then I rush over, you know, try to get that res, and there we go. Stamina charge. 1, 2, 3, 4. Done. Quick res. And then we deal with the, you know, fodder. I will say that word a lot when referring to these guys. I go for the backstab and it hits. But anyways, now back to Queen. Ooh, nice. Nice! Okay, so Guardian used their ult, bolstered all of us. I used my ult, I think. And, wow. And the Wilder goes for the crit. That was such a good example of synergy. We were all literally like, that was like some power of friendship levels of bullcrap we pulled on them. Insane. Look at that. Oh, my dormant power. I hated all of these. I had to pick the best one. I decided to go with nearby allies restoration, or like, you know, restored by flask. And here I am testing it. It is not working. So, yep, beta test, that's gotta be a bug. Very unfortunate. Should not have gone for that. But yeah, I go see if I can level up. I can't level up, because I really want to get to level 9 to use my sword. And now, I go back, because I want to see how many runes I need specifically to level up. So then I'm like, okay, nice. Keep a mental note of that. And I think I missed this, but I did put down a marker for the Everjail, because I want to fight the boss there. It's a big old ancient dragon. Very good fight to do. So yeah, there I am jumping up, as they deal with some of the lesser enemies. So once again, this is just that divide and conquer type stuff. There we go. I pin again. I'm sorry if I look like an impatient teammate, but with all due respect, I had the right to be impatient because this was our last game. Time was of the essence. We could not play another full game after this because, you know, it was nearing the time that would close the network test. So yeah, I show the Everjail again. I'm like, please, we gotta go here. Because, if you remember, this is your confirmation questions, you could say. Did Wilder pick up a stone key? A stone sword key? He did not. I thought he did. That's why I put the marker there. But then we all just look like goofs. And unfortunately, I missed this. You know, I noticed this when rewatching it, but the Wilder ended up putting a mark at the Everjail again, and I was like, you know, when I first was playing, I didn't notice that. but on rewatch, it might have been, hey, dude, I actually do have a Stone Sword key. But no, I just missed it, so I'm sorry. I'm very sorry, Wilder, if you're watching this. Ooh, dang! Sorry. So yeah, I decided to start soloing the Elder Lion. I have soloed quite a few bosses, or at least started soloing them. I'm pretty sure for this one I start getting the help from my teammates, but yeah. Day 2 is scary because the boss for day 2 is always ridiculously hard. Arguably they're harder than the final boss. So I'm really hoping that we just get this done as soon as we can. And you know, I'm taking bad hits, so I gotta heal. Really bad hits actually. However, I've taken half of their health, which is really good. And I think, is that Guardian? Who was that? That is, yeah, I think that's good. No, Wilder. Sorry, hard to see sometimes with all the movement. So yeah, Wilder shows up with his scythe. He starts attacking. And Guardian's dealing with some of the lower enemies there. On their way, though. And looks like our damage is really good, actually. Ooh, I get mauled. Look at that. We're all just coming in clutch. And then, unfortunately, I guess there was a little bit of lag, but Guardian decided to use their ult. But we had already killed the thing by then, so... And yeah, that just happens sometimes, you know? Here's my opinion on it. Don't fret over it, just continue. Anyways, I did not manage to see what dormant power I picked up, but I did pick up 1. And the point is, after that, I was able to level up to level 9, and therefore I would get my epic armament, the Helfen Steeple. Don't know if that's how you say it. So here I am using it. Boom, I coat my sword in Ghost Flame. I charge in, and I get grabbed like an absolute buffoon. Spat back onto the ground, you know, embarrassed, and trying to get a good hit in. I get a good hit in. Wow, that's 1 hit of the sword. That's pretty good. Guardian gets downed, unfortunately, so that adds a little layer of pressure. So then I'm like, okay, I will get you right now. Boom, boom, boom. And then now we focus on the hippo. And by the way, I think the power that I picked up from the previous boss, I think it was increased flask restoration. I might be wrong, though. Wilder uses their ult, comes in very clutch, leads to us staggering it. I decide to go for the crit because I'm closest to it, and I think I have the most powerful weapon. I might not, though. But yeah, we take it out, and increased poise. That's fair. You know, it was a choice between 2 rare weapons when I have an epic one, so yeah, we're good. And get to the site of grace. I level up to level 10. And yeah. So now, the next point that I see, that I deem to be the best, you know, course of action is to fight this dragon. So I'm pretty sure I put a marker down. Yeah, I think that's it right there. Go for the Ghost Flame. Boom, boom. I gotta dodge that. I get hit by that. Damn, that's embarrassing. For someone of my caliber, I guess. Anyways. Ooh, I go for Beastling. I think that's the only time in the entire run that I do that. Wow. Nice! Okay, so Guardian uses the ult. Ooh. We get bolstered. Ooh, was that a hit? That was so close, I think. I don't know, I couldn't tell. Oh, grapple. Yeah, this just sucks. I have not been able to get a good shot in. I cover my sword in Ghost Flame again. I think I go for another grapple. Yep. Grapple. Jump. Slice. No. Miss. Yeah, and once again, this is when... This is the telltale sign that I'm done with this fight. I just start going with the friggin'... You know, with the other body parts. And I actually procced Frostbite, and our teammate, the Wilder, procced Scarlet Rot. So this is going extremely well. Like, once again... Oh. Oh, no. Not good timing, would you say? This is going extremely well. Boom, invaded by Morgott. So this is terrible, alright? Because I'm pretty sure if one of us dies and is not rezzed, then that's the failure of being able to kill Morgott. But what's really good is that he can damage the dragon, okay? And I know that might not sound good, but look at this. He damages the dragon, and therefore that unlocks the Site of Grace. And with the Site of Grace unlocked, we'll be able to heal while fighting Morgott. Very, very good, alright? So, I look for Morgott, boom, there he is. I decide to go for a few cheap shots. Oh, ult, and Wilder goes for the crit. We're striking, we're really exchanging a lot of blows. Look at that, look at that. Ooh. And I noticed that we have proc rot, which is very good. Just constant, poison damage pretty much. I get up frostbite. I run back to see what reward I want. This one was an interesting one because I hadn't seen it until this run, and I played it as much as I could, and I still found new stuff. But yeah, whenever I'm at low HP, my sword or my attacks can trigger blood loss. I think you can literally see that. My sword is covered in this blood, this crimson glow. So yeah, that's the ability in action. So I wonder if I managed to proc it here. So strike, strike. Oh, I miss. Ooh. I gotta heal. Oh, and low health. Wilder. Ooh, look at that. And then Guardian ult. Now we're all just absolutely demolishing him. Boom. Look at that. And he kind of just stands still for a while. Once again, beta test glitch. But yeah, so we're done, I think. Power gained. Ultimates charge faster. So then I'm just immediately showing, okay, we got no time to waste. Take the hawk. Let's go. And I kind of survey the area, but then I realized that's the best place to go, the church, because I don't think we've claimed the flask from that church before. So then I drop down. Obviously, I'm making sure that everyone's good. But yeah, drop, and I landed right there, which is very funny. But anyways, we go in. I have to run in the rain a bit. You can see a little bit of hesitation there, but it's like, it's worth it, And this is me trying to make it clear for Guardian because, I think my marker is a little hard to see, but I'm like, this way, it's good. Be sure to dismount from the hawk. And boom. Can't level up anymore. Oh my gosh. Those are some crazy hits by like an extra enemy. There we go. Guardian's getting the extra flask. And that means we can all heal 6 times instead of 5. That is just mwah, That's something that you really want. So yeah, this is nice. So I am marking that church in the horizon. I think it's south. Yeah, it's pretty much a southern heading. Because that's a very, very free fight. It's the Oracle Envoys. So this is me trying to kill this Dung Beetle because they'll drop a talisman. I get the hit, and Spear Talisman. I look at that, because I thought it was another one, and I end up dropping it, just in case the other guy wants it, but he's already moved on, so, oh well, gotta pick it up, I guess. So yeah, we're heading to the church, or the, whatever you want to say. But then I remember there is a field boss here, so while they're doing that, I'm gonna fight a field boss. Boom, start off with the ultimate, and I go for the crit. Very good damage. I think now would be a good time to coat the sword. Yep. Man, it's so funny. I'm watching it, like maybe 12 hours or so later, and I am still doing the stuff that I thought I'd do. It's funny. Oh, I managed to proc Frost, which is good. Frostbite. And as you can see, my sword is covered in blood now, and I think that might have been it. That might have been Frostbite, but yeah. Point is, it's a pretty cool skill. I don't think it's my favorite, though. And, okay, what really confuses me here is that the Sight of Grace appeared. That's something that would normally happen after you've killed it. So I was wondering, oh crap, is this thing immortal now? Like, is it a glitch where I killed it but it didn't? But no. My worries were quickly tamed. Yeah, so I decided to go with increased maximum HP because I did not want that epic weapon. I really, really do like the weapon that I have now. Coating it in Ghost Flame, being able to proc Frostbite, I think it's pretty good. So this is me now looking for the reward, because they killed the oracles. Oh nice, leveled up to level 12, and none of the swords I wanted there. So I ended up just going for the passive effect. I think that was like better guard breaking or something, but I don't even know if you need to hold it for the passive effect to come into play, but oh well, you do what you can. So this is me agreeing with Wilder, as you can see, because I'm turning their pin from red to white, I guess. Being like, yep, this is 2 out of 3 votes, we gotta go here. Oh boy, this is a tough part. So these enemies can trigger something known as Death Blight. As you can see, that scary gray bar in the center of my screen. If that fills up, I die instantly. There's like, oh, look at that, Death Blighted. So I'm down, and I'm really trying to pin because this is not good. Wilder seems to be trying to res me, but they actually end up getting hit around by the boss. He goes for the ult. The ult brings me so close to being healed. And there we go. Look at that. Guardian shows up just in time to give us some more defense. And this is me sharing with Guardian that, hey, your secondary ability can get rid of, like, you know, clouds of status effects. Like, you see those clouds of death blight? I'm pretty sure Guardian is able to get rid of those, so trying to make that clear. They start using it, and look at that. Good hits. Good hits. Although, they took a good hit against me, honestly. Oh, no, I get grabbed, but I healed right before it, so I should be able to survive. I'm getting eaten. Over here, I'm just like, help! 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 I get spat out like I'm nothing. That's twice this run that I've been spat out by an enemy. And look at that, reclaiming. So, I end up looking, but I decide to just go with maximum FP. Once again, I'm not a fan of the powers I got for this run. Like, I'd prefer to have the one where, like, I summon ice storms. That's a really good one. Or, you know, whenever I dodge, there's lightning. Very, very good ones, but no, I just did not have good luck. And as you can see, we're already nearing the end of the entire run to an extent, because after this little boss fight, it's the final boss, and then we're done. So what I'm doing now is showing, hey, there's a site of grace here. This is our last chance to level up, guys. And Guardian levels up. I level up as well to the highest level I can, which is 12. Which is not that good. I'd say, honestly, for Night 2, I'd honestly go for maybe, like, 13. I know I'm 1 under, but still. Night 2, I'd say it's the hardest boss fight in the entire thing. And, ooh, Deathblight was dangerously close to claiming me there. I do not like that. So yeah, I'm pretty much just going for a few more cheap kills before the night closes in, because I want to get as much, you know, XP as I can. I go here, I just barely claim enough health, and then I just run back. It's really good to start this boss fight with full flasks, full health, full everything. There I am just running by the worm faces, or whatever they're called. Try to go for the jump, nice. Good timing, and now we're all here. So, this boss fight, it is the Draconic Tree Sentinel, I think, but not yet, of course, because we gotta fight the bonus enemies that spawn in. So, you know, I run around. I try to go for backstabs on these guys because they're humanoid, so it's easier to go for backstabs. Oh, you can see me miss that one. Here I go, here I go, here I go. Ooh, I triggered the animation, but it didn't happen. Oh, nice, they put down a warming stone. So that orange glow actually heals me slowly. I'm pretty sure Wilder did that. Very thankful. Guardian gets taken by these humanoid guys, probably because of their parrying ability, which is very annoying. It's honestly why you should only go for backstabs, as I'm doing right now. Because if you try to go for normal attacks, if they shield it, they'll just parry it, and then just counterattack. Here I am, using the ult, as always, my favorite opening. And now we start going for the guys as they're falling off their horse. I get a backstab, very satisfying. But yeah, for this fight, I haven't reached it enough to get a proper strategy. But my best strategy so far, with what I had, is go for the lesser guys first. The Royal Cavalrymen. Because, as you can see, I'm already half health for them, and it's just good to get them out of the way. And Guardian was actually... Oh yeah, they're already breathing fire, so... The big guy, the Draconic Tree Sentinel, claimed the life of Guardian right there, which is not good. And Guardian is almost rezzed. Boom, Guardian is back up. I go for the backstab with my sword coated in Ghost Flame, very good damage. I go for the strong attack. Very risky though, because they could have blocked it. And once again, this is me trying to go for another backstab to seal it. I think that's it. Maybe just 2 more strong attacks and then we're done. 1 strong attack. 2 strong attacks. Nice. So look at that. There is the big guy and his minion left. So I think you know what I should do. Go for the minion, right? Backstab. Ooh, so close. Guardian is down from a very stray shot right there. And this is me kind of attacking and rezzing Guardian. However, there's lightning there, so I can't risk it. And now I'm getting lit up by fire. Not good, not good, not good. So then this is us just boom. Both of us at once. Very good damage output. And look at that. Unfortunately, Wilder does get downed though. So I go for the ult. I think that's the best way to deal damage and, you know, res them. I try to get some good good shots in, but I end up missing because the 2 summoned spirits really pose a threat. Ooh, this is really not good. Okay, so look at this. Wilder is downed. They have 2 out of 3, you know, thirds that need to be attacked. Guardian is down as well. They have 3 out of 3 thirds that need to be attacked to be rezzed. And I don't know what to do. Because look at that. The Draconic Tree Sentinel is already using ranged attacks and stuff. So it's really not good. I try to go for attacks, but the targeting is a little wonky there. And then I end up not doing anything. So I figured the best course of action is to go Wilder first. Because they're the one that requires the least amount of attacks to level up. Or to, I don't know why I said level up. To get reds. Look at that. Ooh. Gosh. This is tense. This is very tense. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, and look at that. I get staggered. Boom, boom. Guardian is so close to being rezzed. At this point, I just decide, yep, I'm going to res. Boom. Look at that. Just like that, the integrity of the run went from, like, you know, completely unstable to we're so back, boys. So, yeah. Oof. It's intense. And as you can see, we're really just trying to get all the shots we can on this guy. Wilder gets his guard broken, which is not good, but luckily I was able to deal some good damage and stagger the enemy. And they're down. We just decide, okay, kill this guy, and then we're going to save Guardian. And look at that, the summoned spirits are really annoying. Just trying to avoid them at this point. Trees are getting knocked down. It's ridiculous, man. It's intense. Here's Guardian. I try to go for some hits. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 1, 2. Oh my gosh. Just like 3 more hits probably. Never mind, 2 more. See? Look at that. Guardian's back up. And at this point, I'm really wondering if Guardian has their ult yet. Because that would be really, really good. So here I am. I used my ult. Got a somewhat good hit. I find that my ult is not good against this guy. Look at that. Just what I said. Guardian has their ult. We're all a little bolstered now. So then now we just really start laying into them. Damn, never mind. Not good. Like, look at these attacks. So, at this point I'm really strategizing. You know, I'm thinking, okay, we need to get Guardian back up because they're very good for support. However, is Wilder going to be good enough at distracting the boss, you know? And turns out, yes. So, thank you to my Wilder. Thank you to my Guardian. Honestly, just both incredible teammates. Seriously. So, look at that. Here we go, here we go. 1. Ooh, gotta dodge that. And gotta dodge the lightning that comes after it. I get hit by the lightning, not good. Ah, I don't have many flasks left. I just gotta heal, you know? I think I have 0. Yeah, I have 0. So, not good. Alright. However, in a very good turn of events, look at that. How much damage was that? Like 2,000, 3,000. Okay? So this was good. I don't know what to call this other than just a sudden frenzy of damage, but we want this. What just happened? We want that. Guardian staggers them. Really trips them up for, you know, in a good way. Rot was procced, meaning we have constant, like, poison damage. Guardian is down from a very strong attack. And we might be down now, so this is not looking good. Not looking good at all. Alright, I get hit by a fireball. Don't like that. So I want to stay near the warming stone, because that's good for me. However, I think now... Ooh, this is really not good, guys. Really not good. Look at that. My health is so low, and I can't heal. I cannot heal. Oh, no, and now they're summoning them, the ghost. So I stagger them, and at this point, I'm really wondering if it's better to just not res Guardian. But after this, you know, I decide no. It's worth it. You know, one more teammate up, you know. Because look at how close their health is. I'm down. This is not good. Okay? However, I'm the easiest one to be rezzed because I think that was my first death for this fight. So, you know, it doesn't require much effort, you could say, to just attack them. It doesn't require much commitment. So, I get hit by a fireball, and at this point, I'm desperate. I'm just, boom. You know, I'm doing everything I can to just kill this boss. But we do it! Very proud of us. And once again, my dormant powers are just not good. I don't like any of these. successive attacks, I guess that's okay, but my issue is that I use a greatsword. Greatswords are not fast. That's not something that I can just 1-2, 1-2, 1-2, 1-2, 1-2, 1-2, and then, you know, benefit from the healing, because it needs to be pretty successive, you know? So, I just really went with, you know, the best of 3 not so good perks, you know? I can't remember a single really good perk I had this run. I'm pretty sure there was one at least, but I can't even remember, because it's just overshadowed by all the others. But anyways, this is it. Day 3. We heal up. I level up to 13, the maximum that I can push out. And this is me really thinking, should I go for the 2 crystal tears? Should I go for warming stones? Should I go for starlight shards? I throw away the rest of my stuff because I'm not going to need that. Here's what I end up picking though, okay? So, I think it's good to have starlight shards to an extent. So that I'm thinking about it, and then see, I end up going for it. Because that way I can heal my FP and I can use my skill more. I go for the, what is it, crabs, you know, crystal tears, and then warming stones. So pretty much, I'm pretty sure the crabs either boost your damage negation or your damage, like what you deal, but regardless, it's just a good bonus. The warming stone heals you and nearby allies, the tear will increase my health, and the starlight shards will regenerate my mana. So we're all here, we're all just waiting, you know, we're tense. You know, I think now it's like, how many minutes until the test closes? I think it's around like, I'm tempted to say 10 to 15 minutes until the test closes. So this is literally it. It's all or nothing. You know, we're really feeling it, alright? But we're all rushing towards. I start doing a little RP walk, you could say. But this is it. You know? A wilder, another wilder, and a guardian. All 3 of us defied the odds. We had a terrible start. Well, maybe not we, but I did. I had a very bad start this run. Push that door open. And we're committed to finally ending this, you know? There's hesitation. But I eventually just had to enter my doom. Followed by Wilder and then Guardian. Man, stakes are so high right now. Look at that. So foreboding. But this is it. All 3 of us. And in the end, right now, this is where I'm thinking to myself, you know what? At the end of all things, I'm proud that we got this far. This was an amazing network test. But I want to win. I want to win bad. So I start off, you know, coating my sword in Ghost Flame, trying to get some good hits in, maybe proc Frostbite. As you can see, already the damage is very, very discouraging. Like, look at that. But then, you know, I managed to get Frostbite. It's alright, you know, you can see the snow on them. I go for an ult and I miss it. I miss my ult. This is where the the discouragement is setting in, you know. I really want this. I wanted good footage. I wanted good everything. However, Guardian gives us an ult, you know, boosts us for a little bit. I try to get some good hits in, but I need to focus on healing, you know. At this point, I'm still very much playing it safe. Guardian gets surprised by the friggin', what was that, Fire Blast? Came out of nowhere, honestly. And I see that Wilder's trying to save them. I'm debating going in, but now I decide to just distract the enemy. So, as you can see, boom, boom. But Guardian was rezzed, so this is good. Nice, Wilder uses their ult. Very clutch. Thank you, Wilder. Look at that, look at that. How much is that? That maybe like, okay, we're around like a quarter, I guess. A little over that, I think. Because bleed was triggered. Whoever did that, thank you. Pretty sure that was Wilder with his scythe. Okay, look at that. Split into 3. So, I actually told Wilder, who, you know, if you've forgotten, is new to All Soulsborne, and they made it this far. Come on, let's have a little round of applause. Alright. But they reached this far, and I told them, hey, for this phase, it is honestly better to just run. Because if you try to attack one, the risks of you getting swarmed by all the others is kind of high. So I go for a little few cheap shots. It's easier for Wilder because they have their, hook shot, grapple hook. Because look, I think I do it at least once or twice. Maybe, if not now, then maybe the next time. But, see, look at that. And then I jump. I try to go for a hit, right? It's easy to go for cheap shots like that. Now that they've reformed, Guardian is making their way back. You know, their ult is probably closer to being charged now. And I start getting, you know, a little more personal with it, because now I realize I'm not going to get much damage by standing idle. Look at that. They get staggered. Who's going to go for the crit? I think both of them go for it at once. Very nice. Look at that. Trigger bleed and good damage. And I dodge. Guardian has their ult. I try to go here. There we go. Nice. We're both bolstered. And that's just utterly clutch. Now we're just... Ooh, yeah, look. See, they're forced to start running away because they know how screwed they are, you know. I go for the ult, and it misses again. Very, very discouraging. Oh, we got hit by that move. I think I'm the only one who got hit by that move. Look at that. They split into 3 again. This is when I decide to use my Starlight Shard to restore my magic, my mana. And now I think, yeah, that was me using my increased health. Ooh, look at that. I cheated death. And look at that. I did not cheat death that time. So yeah, I cheated death and then I just ended up getting killed. So this is me, you know, kind of pleading for Guardian. Because look, I'm saying, hey, Wilder is actually distracting all of them. And somehow surviving. Thank you, Wilder. I have no clue why you're so cracked. Guardian reses me. Thank you. Thank you, Guardian. So I decided to pull out the warming stone because I have health that needs to be healed, but if I use a flask, that's too much. So I decided to just go with the middle in the road health healing, you know? Look at that, I'm almost full health. Guardian seems to be handling the main wolf, and then as you can see, they reform. And I go for some cheap shots, but they're trying to dodge. And that's the big attack, so I dodge that barely. I go for the hits, go for the hits, go for the hits. Ooh, not good, not good, not good. I wonder if I should heal now. I might heal, yeah, I'd heal. Good. Good job, past me. And look at that. Ooh. Very, very deadly, actually. Oh no, that's a grab attack. Gotta dodge that! Okay. That was a little too close for comfort. But at this point in the game, I realize, okay, I have 3 flasks left. Well, I think now 2 left. And we're pretty close. My hope is pretty high. Eagle, Guardian, goes for the ult. Wilder goes for his ult. We're all doing really good. We're all bolstered. We're strong. But then they split up. So that kind of, you know, it poses a threat. Things could go very wrong in these, like, you know, I don't know how long this takes. 1 minute. And I decide to, I think I eat my boiled crab because I want to heal. Or deal more damage. I don't know why. Heal. I go for the ult. Finally, please hit. Boom, it hits. It hits both of them in one, I think. Maybe. And I start going for hits. This is it. It's all or nothing now. I don't care. I just want this to be done. I'm so desperate to get good hits in. But then, look at that, look at that. Go for the hit, go for the hit. And just like that, it is over. You know, guys, I'm ridiculously excited for this full game. I don't know about you guys, but, like, look at that. Guardian, who is completely new to Soulsborne, ended up full-on clutching this run, along with Wilder. Both of these teammates were just incredible. Thank you all so much to them. Thank you to From Software for the network test. Thank you for making this game. I'm so excited for the full game. It's gonna be great. But overall, hope you all enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out. Goodbye.